I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right? Woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The Dry Devil.
Lord Hynek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Suchdol.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him Devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
Where are you going? Lord Peace,
What happens after we get to
He's got an
Suchdol?
important
We'll
visit.
find out soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
Sir Peter of Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself. Very important man.
I bet he can't wait for us to ride into his courtyard.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
Yeah. But I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
But that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is...
this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I'm Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kronstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir,
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
he's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man
I'll sort you
with
out nicely.
my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotznov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Was I just thinking about?
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
God be with you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Ratai.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobsta's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you.
What happened at Nebakov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. And nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hung everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh, my God.
Wait. Maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks. What do you plan to do now?
What do you think? Have a proper meal and then go and lie down?
Hmm. May I join you?
You should go and have that bath. Ideally, a nice cold one.
Damn. Shut down. What's this? I don't know why I can't get a drink out of there. Where did he say? I assume if it says pick up, then I'm not stealing. I don't know if this is where I should be. I want a bath. Nice. Okay, it says have a bath before going to bed is D, and that's the one I want. But it says that's down.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my bad. Can you tell me where the baths are, sir? Damn it. Maybe I'm supposed to go out and down. Here we go.
Greetings to you.
Show me your wares.
Can you get rid of some shit? I know what a okay, a tiny pendant usually worn around the neck or around the wrist is associated with praising the Virgin Mary and other saints. It adds 8 to my charisma. I need to change my outfits. What I need to do. Where the hell's all my gear? I should have used this when I was talking to the lady so I could get her in the beds. You think they're gonna let me sell stolen stuff here? What's my reputation? 70. Eek, I should not try to sell that first. I should try to get my reputation up first. I think. I want to keep that one. I don't really need money. I wouldn't mind some booze. I definitely would like some more potions. I should buy some soap. I mean, that's something I should have. And some perfume. I should have both of those. Okay, so I'm selling 3-0. I'm gonna get... I like it. Let's haggle.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Or let's not haggle, I guess.
What'll it be, you butt?
Show me your wares.
Damn. She still don't like me. 77's reputation. I mean, I can't wear both of these. We should just pick one. This one's way better. 24 charisma. This one's only plus 8. This one's 26. So I think I should sell this one. This time I want to...
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
It's not letting me haggle.
What is it, you scoundrel?
Show me your wares.
Why am I a scoundrel? 87's now. Cooked trout? That sounds yummy. Can we sell something else? I wonder if she'll buy this.
Thank you. And take care.
Damn.
Guten Abend.
How's it going, Captain? What of it?
Zum Glück, if you're looking. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Man.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
Yay! That was a quick undressing.
Pardon me.
No delays, nice weather. But I've got to say, it's a scary place out there.
Nothing but footpads and rough stuff, eh? I keep saying this country needs a firm hand.
Nor do I. But this hand of yours with my own eyes. I'm not interested.
This is about money.
What?
Nice. She's even saying a prayer. Can I talk to her?
Greetings. What brings you here?
Wow, that's cool. Good to see her. Do you know what's new around here?
I beg your pardon, my lady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know. God be with you.
Yeah. Still have not found any musical instruments, which bugs me. I must have missed it somewhere. Is this my chest? Yeah. Finally. I want to move the pistol over. Not fond of it. It's gonna make me a shit ton of money though, selling the ammo. I wonder which of these is better. Okay, the first thing I need to do is change my clothes. I don't even have. I don't understand. I only have a 5 charisma with this outfit? How is that possible? Oh, my horse is back. That's nice. I should take... What should I do? I mean, this is a shit ton of weight on my horse. I should take it all out and put it in my chest, right? Oops. No, not those, damn it. I gotta go back and fix it. Okay, so now I should wait, hold on. Damn it. It's so hard to know what the best equipment is at this state in the game. Okay, let's flip back to this uniform. And then let's change, because I think this stuff is better. Oh, wait, no. The half plate's better. Well, more expensive. Okay, I already have the better stuff on it, looks like. Okay, so let's go. If we had this on, then let's look in our cratesies. And let's move over everything we're not using. So that would be this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay. Next is can't see what it says next. Go and get some sleep. But it says it's up, isn't? Oh, something else is up. Okay. Before I get sleep though, I want to to put a torch back in my inventory and a dagger. The weapon. Change my outfit. Uses this longsword. Oh, minimum of, I don't even have the agility to use it. I guess not. So I guess I'm gonna go back to this and that. Okay. Next is I need to run downstairs and I need to run downstairs and bathe again because I've got blood on some stuff and I've got dirt on other things. Unfortunately, it seems like you only bathe what you have on. Like, you'd think that they would bathe oh no, I can't. Shit.
Take that.
There we go. Okay, and then I think, like, do I need to do this? Like, see, there's still mud on my clothes. I didn't clean my clothes. It does look like it got blood off my stuff. My charisma is still so low. I don't understand. Nice little storeroom. Hey, you guys just chilling in the dark over here?
I was
Wanna
wondering
talk?
if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plow too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plow on Sunday, are you?
No, nor should you.
I don't have a bullock, and you were lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help.
See the priest first. That's great. Oh, she's making stuff. Oh, interesting. Can I talk to this bitch again? Oh, she's nice to me
What
now.
do you have for set?
Let's see. God knows what's gonna happen next. We should probably buy some extra food.
Thank you. And take care.
It's a bummer my lady didn't want to get down.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you were surprised. Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to do then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem.
Heartfelt
Damn.
prayers saved entire masses.
I love it. See, it says it's... Oh, it's not up. It's something else is up. I can't tell what it is. Like, there's something... There's something above me. Dice? Is that what it says? I already read this one, I think. Everybody get one to read? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Oh, these all say save in. Oh, no, it... Okay.
Greetings. Greetings to you too.
Here we go. Oh, it's open. I can't read it. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Nice. There's the dice table. Just need to find someone that'll play with us.
God bless.
God be with you.
Oh, he's gonna go to bed. I love that they changed their outfits. I mean, they just instant change it, but it's still so cool.
Good day. Good day.
It'd be a good place to knock them unconscious and rob them all in their sleep, but we won't do that. Oh wait, it's this one. Okay, we need to go. First, we need to close the door. Nobody, wiggles us in our sleep. Oh, what a good sleep. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Oh. Did we go we didn't verify he was dead. We just stabbed him and threw him out a window.
So you got your revenge. Father, did it make you feel any better?
Yeah. A lot better.
It did.
I would have liked to have got it in the first game.
So what comes next?
We win the war. Save the king.
Mark von Aurich is next.
Then von Burgov. And is that what you really want, son?
No, I want to go settle a farm and go fishing.
You can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
Very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
Aye. That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Damn. How do we want to dress for this occasion? What the fuck? What the fuck? Whatever. She said she brought me food. Nice. I think they're telling me I'm gonna be gone for a while and I should take food. Can't get the drink though. That's frustrating.
God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you.
Oh, I'm not hungry at all though. Even though I slept all that time, that's interesting. Let's just have a mead for breakfast. So dark in here. Son of a biscuit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my bad.
You never saw that coming.
If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
But why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisak used to be the king's mint master. And everyone knows he's on Wenceslas's side.
Yes, but...
But I'm sure you're not afraid of him.
Right. Let the ginger fox come. Our walls will hold back his army.
Or most of them, at least. I'm just a simple village woman. But the wall above the gate is crumbling like stale bread. And the towers, the local villagers have them stuffed with hay.
But, good wife, you don't know what you're talking about. There was a lot of rain and a storm destroyed the hay sheds.
As I say, I'm just a simple village woman. But still.
I do what I can.
And I wouldn't dare say otherwise, sir.
Sir.
Lo, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
To tell the truth, I may have been in a few battles, but fighting isn't really my thing.
Getting captured is more your thing, right?
Leave him be, good wife. Not everyone
Bitch.
is born to fight. What's more, many a knight wouldn't dare to take on my men, let alone an ordinary boy.
Why did you come here anyway, Henry?
I have to find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
You should get a move on. You don't want to keep a man of his stature waiting. I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
You're some girl.
And this scar. It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
I mean, we were tortured, you son of a bitch.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Yobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
What about that dry devil of yours?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems I'm not surprised. He might.
Are you expecting?
I always. And the way things are.
I'll be going then.
What the fuck was that?
God be with you, my friend. I'm sorry.
I heard.
They are, but they couldn't have. Why?
What?
Dann pass mal.
So that hung.
Das trifft and yet.
Do you know?
Wie bitte? Listen, leave Siegel.
I need to top up.
You'd be better, and that's no surprise, because he makes such good.
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh yes, mein Herr Peter. The villages in the.
What happened?
They raised me. They haven't that.
How do things work?
Not really. These are.
Where'd you?
They've occupied you.
How's it going? What of it?
Was soll ich aber mal? You ought to see.
White.
Ja,
What is?
just out. Und das.
All right.
Bis bald. I'm wounded.
Excuse me?
Greetings.
You wouldn't happen.
You mean that bony knight?
So,
What can I say, lad? A warring. We're lucky.
what's the?
Oh, we have.
Well, a bit.
Tuts. Take care now.
Greetings. What brings you?
You wouldn't have.
I don't.
What?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about.
I beg your pardon. I'm out.
If it's mere, you'll have. God be with you.
Greetings, friend.
God be with you.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Rattay, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka in. They sent him to the Trotsky region to cause problems, and our paths happened to cross. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg?
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Of course, but there is a difference between disgrace for a commoner and for a lord chosen by God. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Bergov.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Rattay.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk. And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Bergoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think? So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better liars than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him, von Bergov did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
What is your...
Go! The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed. Dismount! I hope our journey doesn't... prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Go to hell!
We're going to gut them!
Get that fucker out, damn it! Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the Devil's Den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Can he be trusted? He looks like he'd be happy to rat us out the first chance he gets.
Treadlight? I don't think so. They'd arrest him as well as if he went to snitch on us. If you keep paying him, he'll serve you.
If you say so. So, what's up with the devil? I need to talk to him.
That won't be easy. He got locked up.
What? They captured the devil, and you're just saying it like it's nothing.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuck before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're...
Why?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting...
My words. I'm not even...
How long has it been since...
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that begs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off. So if I understand correctly, you're not afraid of any dirty work. Or am I wrong?
Well, you're half wrong. If we're gonna get our hands dirty, we want to be paid for it. The bathhouse ain't free.
I'll make it worth your while.
Get on your horse, or we'll never get the devil out of this mess. How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in that jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you. Well, I hope I did not offend you. All right, stay quiet. But if it is quiet for too long, I will start singing. And you really don't want that. What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally. The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food. And drink. They found one and decided to follow him. Until he arrived at a suitable place. I followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like that. Hey lad, come here.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
Oh, this mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus.
One of...
We're gonna dig through...
Nonsense. Anyway.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered...
Come on, then.
Here it is. Bring the shovel. Be quick. It is already taking us longer than we wanted. Fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
Oh, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Boo! Good boy.
I found something.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Right. Enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? Did it not smell much better when he was alive? Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally... See?
God, what?
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the can?
I won't.
Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with...
Mount up, then. We've wasted enough.
I think I've heard that one before.
Fucking and boozing, and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll up the wrenches. There's nothing better than
But you keep messing up the words.
That doesn't rhyme much. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that and troll up and drink your wine, brother. Fighting and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll out the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much. Waters of power.
We have the hand cannon.
How did it go?
It went...
That's right.
Civ?
See how...
What's the plan?
We wait.
Why are the...
Look what I managed to find. We at least took...
Aye.
But what?
I would...
Ah, look.
And then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens. From above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish?
Shut up.
I'll make up your mind.
So, Kubianka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And...
We'll wait for them to arrive. Are we there yet?
No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest the old-fashioned way.
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you. If you could kill us all, you'd have done it already.
That's not true at all. There's more of us. Many more.
How many?
A gross. And we have armor, hammers, and cannon.
And you're hiding in the forest with all that gear, right? Have at them!
Help me with him!
kill you.
This is how we fight.
It's just like completely useless. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I have yet to, I think, even get one single kill with the thing. It's such a piece of shit, and they forced me to use it. I didn't have it equipped. I didn't want to use it. I have my own. Beyond that, I even have better ammo. It's fucking piece of shit. I'm better off using... Jeez, it just bounces off. What the fuck? Beyond that, don't I have, like, full armor on? Like, how is he just chopping through me in a second? I mean, I might as well just flip to my armor instead, or flip to my... Yeah, I mean, I've got a fucking plate on.
Another one like that.
This dude won't leave me fucking alone. I really dislike that they keep forcing me to do these interactions with no other option. Like, they won't let me do range, they won't let me do anything else. They just force me into it.
Which room? Don't like red. On the doggy.
I just I don't want to play the game to be a fucking knight. And they're not giving me any other options to not have to be a knight. The last two parts of this game so far have not been fun. They put us in impossible situations constantly and then just beat us down and beat us down for no fucking reason. Like, it's not fun to just be fucking beat down constantly. It's 2-on-1 and still... This guy's just standing there. Look at that. 2 shots in his fucking back and nothing. Didn't even affect him. Like, what the fuck purpose is having a cannon if it doesn't do any fucking thing? once again, does fucking nothing. They won't let you skip these scenes unless you surrender, and then they just beat you down more. Nothing. Why? I don't understand how they tested through this and people said this was fun. I mean, I'm literally pointing this fucking huge cannon thing directly at him, and oh no, doesn't do anything to him. Like, how close do I have to be then? Nope.
I've been waiting for you.
This one's mine. You got him.
You never saw that coming. Fucking horse arms! Bash him on the head!
What now, fucker? Yeah, don't spare him.
God Almighty! You haven't a just getting warmed up, you
Fuck you!
No one's heard it! Show what you're made of, you wreck!
So fucking stupid. This guy has some nice armor. I like it. What it looks like. Ooh. Did we lose anybody else? I want to save again since I just looted a shit ton. What the fuck's your issue?
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Yeah, finally some fast traveling. Like, I don't mind slow doing stuff, but I just, some of these missions, just not having fun with.
You would still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fella.
It does feel like they skipped. That wasn't nearly as painful.
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people.
Forget it.
At least tell me what happened.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
You gather a band of criminals, and then you are...
So...
Some might return.
Well, if they're not already...
Or will you...
We'll have to... Will you help us?
Oh, wonderful. Will you at least tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
And
I think I...
I'll visit the town first. The sooner we find...
What?
I'll tell you everything before... Henry!
Lots of people.
Why do they... But they don't...
All right, on my. It's certainly my name would...
How are you?
Well, I can't...
It was just...
Yeah, I was... between...
How do you...
You see, I thought
What?
the first thing you got... But I...
How long?
It's been...
So...
That's... I don't give a...
Ah.
Based on what... When everything is...
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
What's newer?
There was a great tragedy one time in the ground. There's talk that young Bruttons... Maybe they'll let you in. And then she's the one who runs the bathhouse. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl, that he wanted to take her somewhere else. And Smolka wouldn't have it. You know how it is.
Was he a fucking... So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened. I went to see...
Who was...
The way Smolka... I've seen a few of them.
Have you any idea...
Rumour ha...
I'll take...
I'm glad to... When you're done with... And that's about...
Sounds interesting. I have a question.
Ask her...
You don't...
And what else?
Oh, come on. And full of...
Me?
And honest to...
How...
Bastard. You think I...
All right, then. If you ever...
I reckon...
I'm glad to hear.
I'll have a look. I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not? You see? I knew we'd make a deal. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Greetings to you.
What do you have for sale?
Jesus Christ be praised. What are you here for?
I'd like to use...
Certainly.
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem. Great. My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
The world sure seems brighter after that, eh? See you again next time.
That would make it more bearable. Or just say sod it and not go.
What are you talking about?
You want to go to hell? Ah, hell or a never-ending, boring mass? What's the difference? I have to go now. See you later. Certainly. Farewell.
God bless. How can I help you?
I'll have a look at the ware.
I'd like to discuss... Sure. Finally! Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Greetings to you.
I even had to sell the ring from my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts, I don't know what I'll do. This was the third time.
Go and see the priest and ask him to talk to him.
Oh, please. The priest gambles with them. What? You bet.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Thank you, and take care.
Every day, like this one. Bad day?
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see.
Who is this?
We will...
Can he be trusted?
Aye. He's known. Did you see what...
You mean how they...
Aye.
What should I... I heard he's in...
He's the captain. There's a fat... Certainly not.
What draws...
We're both... When things go to...
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. But when you're stalking Lick...
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's... Remember how she dealt with the guards at...
Aye, but...
Catherine sharpens...
Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
I'm not interested.
Go! 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 Quick! Ja!
What will it be?
What's new around here?
Well, but then she said, I've no, don't make, we could ask. And I also, maybe he'll be, I also heard, I don't know what, if you're interested, and...
Can I spend the night? I'll pay you.
I'll let you sleep on...
Agreed. I hope that'll be...
Fine.
Show me your wares.
Maybe next time then.
Greetings.
Quick! 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 Quick!
Hey, Dini!
Quick! Quick! Go! Quick! Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
God in heaven. You're seeing this.
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
Iron tools! Tools that won't make you a fool! Was that you? Ah, never mind.
Excuse me?
Iron tools! Tools here!
Greetings, friend. Good to see. Greetings to you.
What do you have for...
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we...
Here.
Well, well. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. What would you like?
Would you repair a few?
Knives! Knives for sale! Iron and steel! All quality pieces!
Axes! Strong axes! Twice tempered! Fair...
Let's talk about the...
Sure. Why not? That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. Very well. Excellent! It's a pleasure doing... How can I help you today, friend?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Thank you, and take care.
What do you have for... I'd like to do something about...
Sure.
Here.
Well, well. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take... What are you here for, friend?
What do you have? I'd like to do something about...
All right.
Do you accept?
We're getting close. I... What can I do for you?
Show me your...
Axes! Strong axes! Twice tempered! Fair prices, fine wares!
A wonderful day for wonderful purchase.
Damn, it's burning.
Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt. Gute Preise. Kommt, Leute. Kommt.
Axes! Strong axes! Twice tempered! Fair prices, fine wares! A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Ah, damn it. I'm burning it. I better fuck it all up.
Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt. Gute Preise. Kommt, Leute. Kommt.
I better fuck it all up.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Chains! Strong chains! Iron and steel! Take your pick!
Tool. Quality tool. Sheet metal. Chains here. Iron and steel. Die besten Produkte auf dem Markt. Gute Preise. Kommt, Leute. Kommt.
Axes! Strong axes! Twice tempered. Fair prices, fine wares.
Du, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself against the Meister? No man
I
in
am here
Kuttberg
for
is as
anyone
good
who
as
wants to
Menhart.
learn the true art of the Langschwert.
Greetings to you. Good day. God bless.
He himself may not have stolen, but he aided another in an evil deed. Come closer. Take a look at him. This scoundrel and his equally wicked brother decided to steal from the house of God.
Not
His
your
brother
day, eh?
crawled in through a window while this heathen kept watch outside the church. They took
They
chalices
do.
and altar cloths to sell
Really?
the coin.
Were you
The
expecting a
parishioners can be
different
glad
answer?
that the brothers tried to sell their loot to a certain
hand off.
assembly. An
He
honest
is
man.
such a sweet
He
dog.
told the bailiff
I'll give
and
him a
led him
bit
to the
longer
thieves so he
before I
could bring
take
them
him
to justice. The one that
Maybe a punt. What do you want a boat for?
So I don't drown in all
Tools!
this shit.
Iron tools! Tools here!
Straight, we were up to our knees in a river of shit.
I'd like to discuss the price. All right, I'm listening. Here. My. Thank you.
And a good day to you, friend.
Christ, what a day.
Young man, a word if I may.
From the finest leather.
Yes? What is this about?
Your immortal soul. I'd like to discuss it with you.
God be with you. Keep the peace. What are you doing?
some wonderful horseradish.
What would you like?
What do you have for...
Thank you, and take care.
Was that you? Oh, never mind then.
Apples! Juicy apples! Yellow and red!
Fine wares! Come and take your pick!
Lord be with you.
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn out.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just about him. I got a job in an alehouse, and I must have heard all the gossip about this sinful city. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Look at it like this. You could have helped us get Dry Devil out of trouble instead.
Don't push it. But that sounds like you found the sod. Is he all right?
Are you asking me if he's right in the head?
We all know he isn't. What I mean is, if anything happened to him.
Oh, he got shot in the arse.
Who did it, for God's sake?
Hard to say. Maybe me, maybe Zizka, or one of the other men. But he'll live.
That's God's punishment for his loutish behavior. I must think up a new fitting nickname for him.
But anyway, about...
I hope we get to fuck.
Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
Do you remember how we were tortured in Trotsky?
That's not something that's easy to forget.
Istvan asked us about Liechtenstein, and we revealed to him that he's here. Istvan sent Eric to tell von Bergov about it. His life might be in danger because of us.
All right. But who is he and what is he doing here?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst,
And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
What now? I reckon he'll have to take a trip to Colleen.
Ich weiß nicht. He went crawling to the Rathaus today to beg for a pardon. We'll see.
Dang, she doesn't want to fuck. That sucks.
Tell me about it. We had some last year. How'd you get rid of it?
Innkeeper.
Good evening. What?
Can I eat and...
Aye. And for how long?
I'd like to stay...
Aye. That can be arranged.
Let's talk about the...
Very well. I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can...
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
Show me your wares.
Damn, show me those wares, lady. Show me, show me, show me. Show me, show me, show me those wares.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
I apologize.
Okay, but where are the stairs? I wish I could talk to you. You don't want to go upstairs with me, lady? No, I'm working. Damn. A lot of people here.
Sakura. I curdled a bit.
Lobes I got.
Looks like I could pick something up here. What was it? Oh, Rob. It's odd how he goes to my room. Okay, so I think I'm going to fuck. I think I'm going to what's a king's dice? I have a shit ton in the chest still that I'd like to sell. This is the place to do it. I think what I want to do is save, and I'm gonna cook some food and maybe play some PUBG, and then I might come back in and then spend like, I don't even know if I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna spend hours probably selling all this shit, and then I also want to use the, we're finally in a big town, so I want to also go use Oh shit, we need to read this. We need to read all of these. I want to do some blacksmithing because I can make a lot of stuff, and I think it's a good point to make some money just from blacksmithing by itself. But also, this is a good place to finally sell just all this shit we have. It's just going to take a lot of work to carry it back and forth. But, okay, so let's bail from there. Let's save and sleep. It's interesting that there's 2 beds here. Like, maybe we could have a companion with us. Like, maybe if I did the story differently, there'd be 2 people here. Maybe Hans doesn't have to get captured. I mean, it has to be part of the main story, right? Because then what would we be doing right now? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to save again and quit, I guess.